Southern Hang back in the house. Listeners, family, been doing some reflection. You know, there's things in life that dictate where you go and where you end up. Maybe it's your first job. Maybe it's who you date, who you marry. I think where you go to school, where you go to college, probably dictates a lot about how your life turns out. And we've got 4 buddies that met in college that all made a similar decision. And it worked out pretty well for us. Here we are 30 years later, still hanging out, still making things happen. Not always good things, but we think it's good things when it happens. And about a year ago, we made another decision. Let's start a podcast. We kicked the tires. We tried to figure it out. And about 6 months ago, the first episode hit. We've been having a good time. We didn't know where it was going to take us. We had no idea, at least I had no idea. It was going to take us to Bourbon and Beyond. Last week's episode, we talked a little bit about some of the interviews, little peek behind the curtain, kind of felt a little bit Wizard of Oz-ish to me, seeing the great Oz behind the curtain. That guy was Craig Cotton in the media tent, talking to people. Tonight, we're going to cover down on a few of the interviews. We're going to kick in with the 502s and Pigeons Playing Ping Pong. So let's talk about those groups here a little bit, boys, before we dig into some of the interviews. So the 502s. I hate to say I'm super excited, but I'm pretty fucking excited.
You'd think these boys are from Louisville, Kentucky, with a number like the 502s, but it's got no correlation. But they were the Louisville loved them for being the 502s at Bourbon and Beyond.
Absolutely, a lot of love at Bourbon and Beyond for the 502s, and just I don't know if that it was just because of the name. I think that they obviously rock. So. Very exciting.
They put on a good show. I'm super disappointed. I was unable to attend Bourbon and Beyond to see him perform there, but I did get the opportunity here this past weekend. We headed up to Cleveland. Cleveland rocks for some people. Mm-hmm. Had a great time, but went to the House of Blues, little intimate setting. About, I think, 2,500 is what the venue holds. Sweet. Amazing show. The energy, it was awesome. Both the audio as well as the visual. It was a great time.
They put on a good show.
They did, man. They rocked it out. They had an opening band. Arts Fishing Club, I think, was the opener.
Oh, good. I love a good band name.
Shout out CT.
Yeah.
CT, get your pen ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Arts Fishing Club opened up for them. They played for about 45 minutes, had about a 20-minute break in between, and then the 502s came out, and from beginning to end, it was nonstop go.
That's
just in Neil Wilding's terms, no skips, jams for about an hour and a half, almost 2 hours.
What is the equivalent, I guess, of a no skips in a concert? Just no bathroom break? I mean,
no bathroom break.
Is that really what it is? I mean, that's
no bathroom break.
Right?
Yep. You sit tight. You wait till the end. You check it out. We were pretty lucky. So they just kicked off. I hate to say a world tour, but those guys are going global. They're week 2 into a U.S. tour. We were looking at the dates here on the way home, trying to see if we could catch them somewhere else. They're going the Pacific Northeast. They're going to circle around down south. They're actually going to head out to the Northwest, and then they head overseas. They got, I think, like 10 stops maybe over in Europe. So if you guys want to do a road trip to Europe and check them out, we should start saving our money now.
Yeah, Eddie Isola and Joe Capati are who we get to hear from here in the near future on our recording at Bourbon and Beyond. But yeah, they were cool. They were cool dudes, man. High energy, good guys. I dug them, man.
Yeah, based upon their activity on stage, they either take care of themselves or they drink like 6 cups of coffee before a show. I'm not sure which one.
Could be both. Why stop?
That's right.
Man? If you can do both.
A little from column A, a little bit from column B.
Well, that's the first band, and then after that, we'll head straight in for Pigeons Playing Ping Pong. Probably one of the greatest names in all the music industry. So I'm excited about everybody getting to hear both these interviews. They were both very high energy people, and would love to go see their shows. I got to catch both a little bit, like a song or two of each of their sets there at Bourbon and Beyond, but didn't get to see the whole thing. So jealous of Red of coming home from getting to see all the 502s, and what I saw the Pigeons Playing Ping Pong was even less of the 502s at Bourbon and Beyond. But man, they were both high energy, both fun bands. So with that, we will lead you into our interviews with both those bands. Yeah, then we're on. All right. Well, Southern Hang Podcast family, we've got a special one today. We're coming to you from Bourbon and Beyond, Friday, 2025 show, and we are sitting with Ed Isla. Is it Isola?
Isola,
All
yeah.
right. And Joe Capotti?
That's pretty close.
Yeah.
That's shockingly close. I normally get like an Italian accent behind
Oh,
it.
yeah?
And then they see a Filipino guy and they're a little confused. But
Oh,
yeah,
all right.
Patty's right.
Oh, well, very good.
Yeah.
Very good. With the 502s. Man, I am pumped. Thank y'all for joining us to sit down. And is this y'all's first time doing bourbon?
First time for me. You never been here?
I've never been to Bourbon Beyond. No.
How about Louisville? Never been to Louisville?
So I'm living currently in Lexington. And I fly out of Louisville a couple of times
sweet.
a year. So
All right.
I like Louisville personally.
Yeah, it's a great city. I like
Yeah.
Lexington too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did Railbird Fest.
Railbird was just a couple weeks ago.
yeah,
One of
yeah.
our friends, Max McNaughton, played that.
Oh, okay.
Came out there. So
That's a great festival too. If y'all get a shot to get to play with it. I was talking with your road manager. Y'all are hot. Y'all are hot coming in from Chicago.
Chicago last night.
Yeah. Chicago last night, overnight, and landed here today at 10:30 or so.
And then booking it back out to somewhere else.
Columbus tomorrow.
Ohio.
Yeah.
That's another show, huh?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Is that a festival or is that a?
We're opening for Trampled by Turtles.
Oh, that's badass.
That's
I've
gonna
seen
be
them a few
awesome.
times.
Yeah.
I've seen them.
We've
a few
been
times.
fans
Here
for-
this weekend. I don't
Yeah,
remember when they're playing, but
they play today. Yeah,
okay.
Our drummer accidentally met their what do you say, violin player or something like that? Cello player.
oh, okay.
So yeah, we're doing this, and then we're opening for them. We've listened to them for a long time, so we're
I think
excited
when
about
you're
that.
trampled by turtles, it's a fiddle. I don't even though he's
Fiddle,
playing
okay,
a fiddle.
yeah.
Even though he's playing a cello. Yeah.
They
Yeah.
told us to our show, but you're probably
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Phil.
yeah. We're all bluegrass and country guys here in Kentucky. Yeah.
We all know.
Oh, absolutely. Well, that's killer. So, how long y'all been together?
We formed the band 2016, and then I think everyone's been in the band pretty much since 2018.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw that y'all won a contest to perform at Okeechobee Music and Art Festival.
Yeah, that was like the very early on,
Yeah.
kind of just, that's when we had to pick the name, the 502s, and we did that, and that was the first festival we ever got to play at. And that kind of, we got $500. We got to record our first EP off of that, and from there, just slowly started growing, and everybody joined the band, and yeah.
Well, that's incredible. Yeah, it looks like, you said, from that show, y'all got to play alongside Avett and Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, Mumford
That
and
had to
Sons
be
was
a
there, too.
little surreal,
Yeah.
You know.
Well, we were laughing because it was the first year of the festival, so there wasn't too much. They were figuring out their bearings,
Uh-huh.
and so there wasn't as much security in the artist area, where it was just like people would just be walking around. Not Kendrick Lamar; he had like Escalades bringing him in and out, but the Avett brothers were just wrestling each other in the back, and
Oh, okay.
Mumford and Sons was sitting back there. So it was cool,
Yeah.
really fun experience. And Joe's been there different years, and yeah, it's been good.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Avett's great. I've seen him a few times.
Oh, really?
Too. Do y'all have were y'all able to make friendships with any of those people? And,
I think we were so early on, and we were just like a little bit starstruck.
Yeah.
Because when at that point, if they were here now, I feel like I'd go over and say hello to them and like introduce myself. I think at that point in time, we'd done 5 shows, and we really just wanted to do this festival because we thought it would be cool to go backstage.
yeah,
So I think we're a little bit starstruck at that point in time.
killer.
I probably still would be starstruck, but I would at least go over and say hello at this point. Yeah.
That's bad.
That's kind of the beauty. That's kind of the beauty of being at these festivals nowadays is that we get to be alongside. Like I think we were just having lunch with Iron and Wine and one of the Teskey
I'll
brothers,
look him up. I wanted to look up Iron and Wine.
and it's just such a surreal feeling, that we're all here playing music or enjoying our music and different types.
That's Triple Petrol's playing right now.
Well, that's
Oh, there you go.
And there's my man Sherman walking in too. Also
Hey, hi Sherman.
So yeah, Sherman with the Southern Hang people know.
It's wait so long.
Yeah.
That's the one I'm most excited to see.
Trampled.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
playing right now
Oh,
on that
cool.
video.
Yeah, so they're getting to play with them tomorrow. They're playing with Trampled.
How's it
tomorrow
going?
in Columbus, Ohio.
Eddie. Yeah,
Yeah.
nice to meet you.
Meet you.
Yeah. Well, that's killer. So I assume the obvious question, since you're in the 502, has that come up? Do you feel the most 502-ish that you've ever felt? 502?
Yes, yeah, we feel adopted by the
Right.
502.
Yeah.
Because the name 502s was my address growing up.
Yeah.
And then afterwards we learned it was the area code.
Yeah.
And it's always nice when we come here because people assume we're from here. So
We've
they're
had,
like more
we've had a
welcome.
few people that are like, oh, so how are they? And I'm like, no, it's his address. His address or,
Yeah.
some relation to his original home.
Well, we love being adopted by Louisville.
Oh, yeah. Well, they're pumped. I know that there's a bunch of people, and I was looking for your shirt. I'm going to go go over to the big merchandise tent so I can
Oh,
get
nice.
Get
Yeah.
502.
Yeah, we're gonna trick him.
Yeah.
We're gonna trick him.
That is killer. And so, Easy Street, y'all want to talk a little bit about your latest release? And,
Want to talk about it?
and
Yeah, we just put a new album out last week, Easy Street. It's 13 songs on it. It's our fourth studio album, and yeah, we talk about it in the way that it's a pre-dinner drink type of album. So you just got off the beach. It's 4 o'clock. You're like kind of killing some time, relaxing at the beach town, little thing like that. And yeah, there's a lot of good vibes on it. It's folky. We kind of kept it stripped back and simple. And yeah, I think the coolest part about it all is that we're trying to build a world that people can step into, even with the artwork and the stage outfits and that kind of stuff. So, yeah, it was fun, though, to put together. We all went up to Nashville and did some recording at the start of the year, and that kind of kicked off the year.
Yeah. I was going to say, no, Easy Street, right? And that's kind of the state of mind, the place of being where you're at. You know, all your worries just disappear like the bubbles in my beer. One of the lines is "Night Like This," a song we have. And
oh, nice.
It's just, it's great. I was saying that at any point in the album, you can pick and choose a song depending on where you're at. And the encompassing feeling is you belong there. You can listen to this track, you can be part of this. And that's where a lot of our show comes from live, is that we love playing with, you know, the people out in the crowd. Not necessarily for them. We're with each other and everyone's together. Proper Southern hang.
There you go. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, that was awesome. I spent time listening to it on the way in this morning when I knew we were going to get a little time together. So I obviously it just came out, right?
Yeah, last Friday.
Yeah. So that's why I was looking. I'm like, well, how new is their newest? Well, shit,
new.
Yeah, I'm behind the 8 ball here. I didn't pay attention. So it was great. It was good. It was a good chill vibe.
Very cool.
Cruising into the show today. So,
great. Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah. Well, we're is there, besides Trampled, which y'all just said, but is there anybody else you're hoping you can bump into, go see?
Yeah, Ed was saying Trombone Shorty tonight. Yeah. They're headlining Art Stage, or closing out Art Stage. And then Teskey Brothers, I think they're on 525, so maybe a couple minutes or 20 minutes after us. And then Fish, obviously, is tonight, so I know that a lot of people are headed over there to see that. I think that's pretty cool. But yeah.
Joe listed mine. So.
Yeah, I was going to say, well, we're here. We're on a tour bus, which is really cool. It's one of the first experiences we've gotten to be on a tour bus driving into a festival, and then driving on that tour bus out of the festival that same night. So kind of surreal to be just in and out in a day, and then continuing on our tour.
Yeah, that's got to be. I mean, how many shows a year are y'all doing? Are y'all?
This year is close to 70, I think, in total.
Yeah, 70 to 100.
Yeah, 70 to 100 this year.
Okay. And the rest of the time, y'all just kick back, listen to Easy Street, chilling on the beach.
Working on music. If we're not working on music, we're working on something else. If we're not, we're shooting a video for something or creating content for the music that we're recording, and it's just all encompassing. So.
Okay. And so you're in Lexington, and are you still in Florida?
Yeah, I'm in Orlando.
Oh, okay.
So most of us are based out of Orlando still.
All right.
So, yeah, no more than 50.
So is that
3 out of 2?
How does the recording or the getting together and and bouncing ideas off each other work when?
I think a lot of that comes like for the record. We worked with a producer named Bobby Campbell. He was based out of Nashville, so we all went up to Nashville and pretty much did it over the course of 3 months. Like my wife and I went up there, was doing some songwriting, and then once the album had kind of been written, and everybody else came in and we went and recorded it. Okay. So, yeah, and once we were recording it, it was really fun because we're not like classically trained musicians except for our bass player. A lot of us learned by ear or from YouTube, that kind of stuff. And so the energy is kind of all in the room, being like, okay, here's the song. What do we, how do we want to make this come alive? And then we just kind of mess around and come up with parts and stuff.
So of the 13 songs, when you're talking about that, you get to Nashville, were all 13 already written and you just recorded and went in, or would any of the stuff come out while you were there together?
They definitely, a couple came together towards the end. One called Sweet Tooth and one called Quicksand. Those definitely came towards the end, which turned out to be some of our favorites, actually. But kind of the way it was going was I was up there writing, had a lot of it together, and then we got a big Airbnb with the entire band and girlfriends, wives, all that kind of stuff. It was like a very big, fun, communal experience. And we would pretty much go all day, do pre-production and stuff, and then at night I would come back and work on an idea. And Joe was a big advocate for Quicksand. I sent it to him. I was like, I don't think this is going to make the album. He's like, it's got to make the album. And it did. But, yeah, I don't know. It was just a very fun, creative atmosphere. So I feel like stuff was coming together and developing.
I love when you talk to creatives, like trying to figure that out of like, just, is it everything written already when you walk in the door, or is it truly collaborative once you get in there, things start to change, or you, like you said, just got a new idea.
Yeah. I mean, I would love for it all to be together when we go in. It's probably way less stressful. But even the last album, we didn't have all the lyrics finished as we were recording. So that turned out to be really fun, because we would like go do, for a song called Hey Honey, we'd like record the music, but then at night we would go back and be like, we got to figure out these lyrics for the next 5 hours. You go to sleep at 3:00 in the morning, but it's like, well, the song's done now, so that's good. It's fun.
So fourth album, you're on tour. Obviously, you're talking about 70 shows a year. Festivals or your own shows? Which one, if you're choosing? And I know you go both.
Yeah.
No, but if you have to choose, which one do you like playing the most?
They're different. Festivals are. It depends on the festival. Festivals are fun, I think, for the general atmosphere. Like, you get to come. There's like this lounge back here. There's catering. You get to see a bunch of bands that you like play. So for me, that's always super fun. And the shows are always really good too. Obviously, you go to your own headline show, more people there know more words, and it's like more of a sing-along type environment. But I know that was the fence, but it's like, I really enjoy festivals, honestly.
Just as a fan, as a fan and a musician, obviously, but as a fan too.
I enjoy the whole experience of the festival versus our day as a headline show is like, wake up, we'll work out in the parking lot.
Workout, breakfast, load up the stage, sound check, quick lunch if you have the time, unless we're doing a podcast, and then we go right to VIP, another quick time for dinner if you have time or more content, then we go to the stage. So it's a whole production for a day. I like festivals because I like the idea of discovery. I like just, you're walking by and you hear like a trumpet or a saxophone play, and you're kind of like, oh, that's cool, let me stay here and see what happens, and then you find a new band that you like.
Yeah, absolutely. I know that's my favorite. As soon as I see the lineup come out, I just start, like, because you're obviously going to know the headliners, but I start at the bottom and start working, and I'm like, oh, man, what a great sound. What a cool band. Or I
was mentioning before, the idea of being able to sit next to the Teskey Brothers or Iron and Wine or Trombone Shorty in the back when we're having lunch there in artist catering, and it's that same communal effect out there. Just all the artists are playing. Out here we're all just enjoying each other's company, and it's a nice environment to be in. So
absolutely. I guess with y'all coming in from Chicago and headed straight out to Columbus, I guess there's not much time for sightseeing or checking anything out outside of Bourbon Beyond, but
Not today.
We can host y'all if y'all want to come back and hang out. We'll take y'all around. We'll do some cool shit. This is a great city, man.
Yeah, I believe
it's a great city. We got lots of fun stuff. Do great music, great food, and so
I'd love to explore it more sometime.
Yeah, awesome. Well, y'all go off at 4:45 today.
Yep.
100 proof stage. Where's the rest of the boys? They sleeping?
They're around. They're going to be in here in a few minutes.
Oh, okay.
We figured we didn't know what the mic situation was going to be collectively for all these. So
well, ours is obviously next level.
Yeah.
You can tell from our 2-inch. Our 2-inch. Yeah.
It's you start trying to pass. Even passing between two people is good, but you start trying to pass between 6 people, and
yeah. I like the little covers. You can't see it for the listeners, but I like the rocker top I have.
Oh yeah.
He helped me figure this stuff out. So.
Nice. Yeah. Well, they seem great. So yeah, they'll be around later today.
Well, thank you. Appreciate y'all giving us some time and
absolutely
coming on the show. We're definitely going to be over there watching your set today. And
sweet.
Yeah, pumped to listen to you.
Yeah, great to meet you.
Good luck with the travels.
Thank you very much. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Thanks very much, man.
Sweet. Thanks for taking the time.
Yeah, when you come back, let us know for real.
People, please pardon the interruption. I've got to tell you, people play ping pong primarily at parties. And a lot of people play ping pong. Little shout out here to our friend of the family, friend of the show, our boy Craig's neighbor, Steve Nally. He plays ping pong. Thinks he's pretty well. We'll have to run it back. But what you may not know are that pigeons play ping pong. CT, friend of the show, get your pen, write that one down. That's another one, good one for you. Let's jump in and see what these guys are all about.
We are on.
Check.
Yeah. All right, Southern Hang. We are back in the media area with Pigeons Playing Ping Pong.
Nailed it.
Yep. Greatest name in
in the business.
Well,
man.
thank you very
Right.
much. You are absolutely right.
That is awesome. With Greg and Gator, right?
Yes, Gator.
Yeah, awesome. And what are each what y'all's role in what do y'all?
I sing and play guitar, and Gator here.
I bring the beats.
He brings the beats.
There you
He
go.
does.
That is awesome. And y'all are all ex-University of Maryland buddies. Y'all were just chilling on campus.
3 out of 4 of us met at University of Maryland, and then we brought Alex in the ringer to really up our game, both musically and physically. He's a good-looking man.
Yeah.
It's audio only, but please believe him.
Oh, we're gonna get a picture. We're gonna hopefully y'all allow a picture, and then we can post that so everybody can see how pretty a man you are.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, good. Well, y'all set was badass. I got to catch part of it. I didn't get to catch all of it. I had another item I had to get to over here. But
How'd it go?
It was good.
You know, your item was good?
I had the 502s.
Oh, cool, yeah.
They're awesome. Very fun.
They were cool as shit, and so I got to meet with them for a little bit, and they
Nice.
were very friendly, awesome fellas. So I was bummed I didn't get to see all y'all show, but what I saw was awesome.
Thank
Y'all
you.
were great. And then what I read, y'all are not Maybelline. I got my wrong notes out. There we go. Y'all tour a shit ton, huh?
Yeah.
Y'all
Let me
are.
see here. Yes.
The notes out?
Right,
Yes.
the tour says shit ton. I've got that.
So you've been on our website.
Yeah.
That's right at the top of the bio. Yeah, we tour a shit ton. We've been touring full time since like 2012, so like 13 years straight on the road. I mean, we come home every now and then,
Yeah.
but
And is
yeah,
that all still Maryland?
no, man, coast to coast.
Oh yeah. No, well, I mean like home. When you say
Yes,
home.
the band lives in Baltimore, where we've all we practice regularly and hopefully get better. But yeah, we're about to release a new album, and we're going to go on tour hard for that.
Feed the Fire. Right?
That's right. Yeah.
Feed the Fire, October 3rd.
Look at you, man.
Yeah,
You've
man.
done. Not only do you know we tore a shitload, but you know the
Right,
name of
I
our
got all
album.
the highlighted
You're
shit.
dialed,
I
man.
wrote down shitload in October 3rd.
You must have
Oh, yeah.
slacked with 502s. Then maybe you probably like, listen, my head is full of this Pigeons crap.
Pigeons Playing Ping Pong, though, would be that you let me into that. So that's a great name. Where do you get? Did you see that? Were y'all out in public and you're like, fucking look at those damn ping pongs playing?
It was
those pigeons
seen.
playing ping pong. And we gotta
Basically,
steal that.
that's exactly how it happened.
Yeah, we ordered a pizza with mushrooms, and boy,
And all the same.
some
all the same game.
joker
Yeah,
Yeah.
we thought
swapped
we
it
were
out.
watching TV, and it turns out we were like, man, this ping pong match is wild.
Yeah,
And, yeah, it was born there.
yeah.
Oh, that's killer. And so where does the road take y'all to next? And how fast? Or do y'all get to enjoy Louisville at all?
You know, a couple of us are hanging. There's so many great bands here. It's
Yeah.
like so unreal to even be on this bill with so many amazing musicians that we look up to. And we'll be hanging. Next week, we're in the same general area. We're playing Bristol Rhythm and Roots Fest over in Tennessee.
Oh, okay. Is that in the NASCAR track, or is that it?
I don't believe so. I think it's kind of like a downtown city thing. There's some great bands. Teskey Brothers who are here
Oh, they're
playing.
awesome.
I believe Lucas Nelson's there. And
Okay.
yeah, we're always hitting the road. We got a very busy fall and winter coming up to help push this record, and yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when the record comes out, we'll be in North Carolina. We'll kind of, swoop through that area of the bottom right, as I like to call it, of the
Yeah.
country. And
That's
then,
pretty country. I love
yeah,
North
it is pretty.
I travel through there a lot.
We'll get over through the Midwest again, and then all the way out to Denver for New Year's, and then at the
Y'all get to
top
play
of
Red
next.
Rocks?
Yeah, we have played
Yeah.
Red Rocks a bunch of times.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's really great.
That's not a shitty venue.
Not at all, man.
Think about it.
Colorado blew us away the first time we went there. We were so welcomed, and we just kept coming back. So
Okay.
we'll be there for New Year's, and then we'll be back out in California, and then back through this neck of the woods. We really keep busy.
Yeah. Is it this tour bus? Is it next level? Y'all have like private. Each of y'all have your own private bus, and
Oh yeah,
Private
we each have a
gigs and-
bus. Each crew member has a bus. Each
Yeah.
family member has a bus. No,
Yeah.
we are in a van and trailer this weekend.
Yeah, our bus driver actually has his own bus, which isn't helpful for us, but like he seems very well
He
rested.
tethers us in our bus. It's
Yeah.
like one big bus centipede. No, we do bus tours here and there, but we really try to, we're smart about it. If it's just a weekend run or a smaller run, we'll still pack up in the van and trailer. And
Yeah.
this weekend we flew in. Our crew is gracious enough to drive our gear in. So it changes tour to tour. It's always exciting. It's always new. Yeah.
very cool.
The last tour bus we had, it was oddly Star Wars themed, and it was amazing. Take a walk on, and there's just like a framed Yoda painting right on the front wall.
Yeah.
Kind of dicey, kind of scary, but it turned out great.
As long as it doesn't break down, right?
Yeah.
As long as it gets you there.
Yeah.
Well, that's killer. Off microphone, we were talking a little bit, but you said y'all run your own festival, Dome Fest, right?
Yeah.
So how long y'all been doing that? And where is it? I think it said it moves, right?
Yeah, well, now it's found its home at Ace Adventure Resort in West Virginia. It's in this beautiful area called New River Gorge, which is just stunning. And
I've done that. I've
you been up there? Whitewater
there you
Raft?
go. There you go.
So,
I can only do picture.
And
The,
it's all available during the festival too.
Oh,
you might have been there then. So Ace Adventure Resort is like a premier whitewater rafting facility.
You have like the pond and you do the jumpy thing.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
So there's a waterfront with these like big inflatable like obstacle course, and we just moved it there for the first time, and it's going to stay there. It's just such a great time. It started Dome Fest back in 2010 as like a one-night experiment in Maryland, and everyone had such an amazing time that we just had to build on it, and now it has blossomed into like a full-blown music and camping festival. But this place has like gorgeous cabins, showers for the general public, and it's kind of like a more comfortable camping music and camping experience.
And what kind of music is that?
It's a lot of what we play, which is psychedelic funk, but we have bands that range from like that dip into the bluegrass side, but more so like funky jam rock, bands that know how to improvise and build energy with the crowd, and it's really exciting. We like to give bands great time slots where they can really stretch their legs musically. Music will go if you want until like 3 a.m. It's but at the same time, you could choose your own adventure. You could get some sleep, wake up and go on the waterfront. You can go zip lining.
Yeah.
It's really like a special festival.
Do y'all close the show by bungee cording off that big ass bridge?
I made a joke about it, and the guys were like, "Well, yeah, man, like we'll figure this out." Like West Virginia, there's not like
there's not a whole lot of rules.
I mean,
want to rappel down to my drum set?
Yeah. You can zip line directly into the lake. That is real. And I was like, hook me up, hoist me in, and maybe next year.
That's badass. So being from Maryland, we were curious because Louisville's kind of known for some foodie areas and some music. Y'all got anything y'all can say, hey, man, if you're back in Maryland, this is what you miss? Like, is it crab cakes, or is it like, hey, no, dude, that's the thing everybody talks about. You got to get.
There's both. There's a great it's kind of a sleeper foodie city. Like if you do want the classic crab cake, Thames Street Oyster House is probably my favorite downtown seafood spot. But there's everything. There's a great Korean fusion place that is now like nationally blowing up called Eki Bend. That's just this little hole in the wall takeout spot, and it's unreal. But there's a lot of great.
There's a lot of great spots. I mean, there's this place called Swallow at the Hollow, which is like a dive bar that has the best food, whether it's amazing honey ghost wings, amazing burgers. I love their crab cakes. There's a spot called Clavel, which is like authentic Mexican food.
Oh yeah,
and like they have
our studio we record at.
But you can't make a reservation there. It's so like hip. So like you just go there. There's like 100 mezcals to try while you wait to get to the menu, which is only in Spanish. So like you kind of have to guess if you don't know Spanish, which just adds to the authenticity.
It's an adventure.
But Baltimore is a very undercover food city.
Talking about mezcal, we're bourbon here. Did y'all gotten to do any sampling of bourbon while you're in town?
No, but boy, was there a bottle waiting for us in the green room.
Yes, we had kind of a rushed day getting ready playing, and now we can cool down and try some bourbon.
Do you know what it was? Do you remember what it was?
It was in a tin.
A tin cup.
Yeah.
The Van Winkle, Pappy Van Winkle's like the Van Winkle triples are here.
Best whiskey I've ever had, or best bourbon I've ever had.
The company now, they're here.
They're
here at the show. I bumped into them a couple times.
A friend of ours was so kind to crack open a bottle after.
We had a lovely day off in Louisville one time, and shout out to the chef Chris Sussman.
The Barbecue Buddha
is his name.
Barbecue Buddha.
Yeah, check him out.
All right.
Nationally renowned, unreal. He invited us over to his house. He cooked us all day, grilled us, smoked us food, and pulled out Pappy Van Winkle. It was amazing. At the end of the night, we're hanging out on the porch. And his lovely wife comes out and goes, "The Buddha went to bed."
Yeah.
and we went home with a happy, smile on our face and full stomach, and we're like, "All right."
And he's here in town, the barbecue Buddha.
He's in Florida now, but he's all over. He's a national.
Gotta look this guy up.
He's incredible.
His social media videos are.
Yeah.
And that's how I had Pappy, and I was truly blown away.
Yeah.
Beyond living up to the hype.
Yeah.
All right. Well, before I let you go, y'all are Baltimore guys. So how much is Lamar Jackson your favorite athlete?
It's hilarious you're asking, because you're asking the two people in the band who aren't Ravens fans.
Well, but Lamar went to Louisville, right?
Oh,
That's why I'm cheating.
I'm plugging Louisville.
That's
fun.
He's my starting fantasy quarterback. I love everything about him. When he was drafted by the Ravens, one of the guys aren't like huge football fans.
Yeah.
I said, listen, the guy that you guys just drafted is generationally incredible, and he lived up to it. I watched him in Louisville, and I was like, this guy is built different, and he has lived up to it. They just got to close out games.
He played right there for right down the street for 3 years. Right
here.
And so, man, that was just incredible to get to watch that kind of happen. All right, well, so you're not a Baltimore guy then.
Well, I grew up in New York, and he grew up in New Hampshire, so.
Boston, New England Patriots.
Pats and Giants.
We're a
Two polarizing team.
match made in hell.
we managed to still love each other.
We worked through it.
Each got to win in a Super Bowl versus each other, right?
Yeah, we both stink now too.
Yeah, exactly.
That is awesome.
All right, maybe we are Ravens fans. If they could just close out a game.
Yeah,
no doubt. Well, guys, I appreciate y'all, man. This is totally cool. I hope y'all have a great rest of the day, and go find your bottle of bourbon. And then, who's tonight? Is there somebody tonight that you're like dying to go see?
Bonamassa, Fish,
Krungman. Yep. Yeah. We're the lineup's stacked.
Yeah.
I'm really appreciative to be here. We've seen Fish for many, many years, but I don't know if I've ever seen Bonamassa. He's a guitar legend.
Yeah.
Rips it up.
Krungman's incredible. It's a very eclectic evening tonight.
I love this lineup. I love this festival.
It's amazing.
Because I love it gives everybody something.
Like a sample.
There's some that are just like they're straight bro country or straight techno or straight I'm like, come on, man.
And there's bands.
I love that this gives everybody something.
There's bands I listen to today, and there's bands I listened to 20 years ago. It's really cool to be able to it's kind of like a time,
Some Maniacs is here, Barry Cape and Carpenter.
Yeah,
Borders. I think tomorrow.
Guster's playing right now. Switchfoot. It's incredible. We're honored, but we're the only bird-based band here. I hope.
Keeping it alive.
Yeah, baby. For all the aviation fans.
I have to cross-check that fact. Only bird-based.
Yeah, chances.
I don't know. There are a lot of people here.
That's a funny stat, though.
Yeah.
I love that.
It's a flock of seagulls here.
Yeah. Well, thanks, fellas, and good luck on heading out of here and your newest album coming out, Feed the Fire, October 3rd.
Thank you, brother.
That's gonna be badass.
This was a pleasure, man.
Can't wait to hear it. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
All right. Thank you.
Craig, Sherman, super jealous of you guys. Great job being out there at Bourbon and Beyond. Awesome interviews for both the 502s as well as Pigeons Playing Ping Pong. Super excited to see where these groups go. For the listeners out there, download their music, get a chance. I know the 502s are on tour. Go check them out. You won't be disappointed. And Craig and Sherman, like I say, you guys did a great job here and pulled all that together for us out there at Bourbon and Beyond. Listeners, we've got, I think, one more we're about to put in the can for our Bourbon and Beyond episode. So stay tuned and keep an eye out for that coming down the pipe.
Thanks for listening. We'll catch you in the next episode.
See you guys.
People.